The hardest part about being a therapist is all of the paperwork. No, just kidding. That's the worst part. That's not even that bad. The hardest part about being a therapist, actually, maybe it's not the hardest part. Maybe it's the hardest part is also the best part. I mean, I was just thinking, like, part of being a therapist, what you have to be good at is really locking in and dialing in to somebody completely. Your attention and focus has to be like completely on this other person. Everything else tunes out. So, like, I'm a regular person with a family and hobbies and interests and problems, and I have access to all the information in the world like everybody else. When I'm doing therapy, I have to, that all just has to, I have to be able to push that aside and lock in. That's how the good therapy is done. Now, sure, I'm not perfect. I'm sure there are therapy sessions where my thoughts start to wander and, the person's talking to me and I'm thinking about how I'm going to move the furniture around in my office or something. But that's not good. If that's happening, then I need to like check myself and I need to lock back in and dial back in. When someone's talking to me and I'm just like right there on it. That's what it takes. That's how I'll respond the best. Sometimes I'm thinking like of what I want, what would be what would be the best thing to say. That's actually like, that's good sometimes, but what's really good is when I can really respond to them because I'm so in it with them, whether that's like emotionally or just the content of what they're saying. But that's what it takes. And that's hard. And that's why having like, seeing 7 or 8 patients in a day is hard because then that's 7 or 8 hours where you're just like totally narrowly focused in. So it's cool. It's actually like, it's what I enjoy. I think it's something I've gotten good at, like really just to sit and sink into the ability to do that. I think when I first started, I didn't really know how to do that, or I wasn't as good at doing that. But like through practice, a good therapist, I think that's one of the skills that you really start to develop. Um, you learn just how to like sink right in to focusing on another person completely and staying there and just staying there.